now.
Okay.
But is there anyone on the stream? Like, do we actually have like one user? Because if so, we probably should just wait 5 minutes then start talking. I'll be back in a minute. Actually, that's quite...
There's 20 people.
That's quite underwhelming that Terminator's like partially repentful for his background and trying to become like a better human and shit. I wanted him to just be like an unapologetic, just troll for life.
I'm a vegetarian.
Back in some... Nice.
The lineup for ESC is wrong, by the way. Tacky's not playing. He got into like a fight, like a bar fight or something, and got injured. And Cardigan from Mouse Sports is stepping in for him. So the lineup for ESC is actually wrong. They have a ringer at this tournament. Yeah. Okay, so this match is actually... Let me look at the standings before we go live. So basically, if ESC wins this game, they're gonna win this group. The winner of this match is gonna win this group, basically.
Which is significant because I think the... Like, who does the winner of this match play?
You know, if Lowland Lions wins their last game, ESC could actually still drop out. In fact, ESC is likely to drop out if they don't win.
It's gonna be a push on ramp in a second. Baba gets the first kill with Deeg up close.
Cardigan's still lurking outside.
So it's still a good setup though, except that they get wrecked immediately.
And Cardigan's actually gonna flank down Vents. Missing a lot of shots here, but gets the last kill. Flawless pistol for ESC. It's a pretty good start. I think T-side, a T-pistol nuke is easily one of the top 2 hardest pistols in the game.
Well, it is especially if you just like unnecessarily peek into the ramp on your own while your 2 teammates are so far back they can't cover you. Like, I'm not really sure what he was thinking, the first guy from Moscow 5 who went into the ramp there. Because he wasn't spotting it, so the guy just walked along and then hid. And then he just peeks out for no reason.
ESC's taking this round pretty slow. Madi's was walking outside, as he usually does. Gets spotted by Zek. Barbar takes out Dosia. Dosia, who lost 4 rounds for his team in round difference by letting their manager sit down and play the last 4 rounds of their earlier win against Lowland Lions. M5 still playing pretty passive, aggressively, just trying to go for those picks, but get taken out. Fox and Edic are the last 2 people alive. Looks like ESC is gonna go into upper in a couple seconds. The only player playing there is Fox, so should be a fairly easy round now for ESC. And Fox fully blind gets taken out. So does Edic, so that makes it 2-0 for ESC. And a pretty good save round, only one of their players died that round. Should be a full save round for, or will be a full save round for M5, since they had multiple deagles on that round. Need to make sure they can still afford to buy guns and armors and all the other equipment for the 4th round. Pushing outside aggressively, and they're going to be spotted by Madi here in a second. Madi with the first 2 kills. We'll see if the rest of M5 is actually going to peek him or if they're just going to sit back. Looks like they will. That'll be a quick 4 kill for Madi. Eddie takes out Barbar, but that's it. Pretty good eco again for ESC, only losing a single gun. It's going to be the first gun round of the half.
What do you think of M5's overall level on Nuke? It seems like they're like better than people would probably expect.
I think they're a pretty solid Nuke team. Like, I actually think Nuke is easily one of their best maps. Had some really close games on the map. Let's see, ESC's gonna open door here in lobby. Not sure if they're actually rushing out or just faking it. Looks like they're gonna go to ramp after faking upper. Zeg takes out the first guy, but Carrigan kills him. Gets ESC free entry in the ramp. Carrigan is taken out by Ramke. M5 with quick rotations. Edik is already behind, in green mile behind the door. Looks like ESC is actually gonna go up in the vents, back into upper, where Fox is the only person alive right now. We'll see if he's actually gonna be looking for them, or if he's just gonna get shot in the back, which he will. And this is a smart play by ESC. They're just picking M5 apart now, one at a time. Ramke is the last person alive in a 1 versus 3.
And what makes this map actually significant is that the winner of this group is going to get to play Defining Stars in the first round of the playoffs, whereas the team who comes second is going to have to play SK, and the team who comes third obviously goes straight to the lower bracket.
No. Did they?
Yeah, they start in the first round of the lower bracket. The team who comes third.
Oh.
I pasted you on AIM, but you didn't bother reading it.
Oh, must not have seen that. Okay, so they have kind of a weird system here at
Yeah,
GameGune
so
then.
Payton and all Existence, all those guys are still in.
Oh, okay.
Sahara, but they're just in the lower bracket. And the significant thing is, if you have to play the first round, well, the first round is on train, so you don't want to have to play SK on train if you're Moscow 5, even beyond not wanting to have to play SK anyway.
Yeah, train is Moscow 5's weakest map right now.
And I think the second round of the upper bracket is Inferno. So if Moscow 5 gets to play Defining Stars, then they'll play Navi on Inferno in the second round, probably.
Yeah,
so all in all, it's just like a very favourable matchup, you know.
Yeah. And that's going to be 4-0 for ESC. See if Moscow 5 is actually going to try to force buy here.
Is someone just come through your room in a bike?
That's doorbell, dude.
Okay, so pretty flawless so far from ESC. I'm pretty sure most people would probably have picked M5 to be like a decent favourite, maybe 60-40 on this map. Being in mind ESC have the new player. The new player is, well, the stand-in is Danish, and the rest of the team is Norwegian and Swedish, so I'm not even sure if he speaks good enough Swedish that they can actually just talk in that.
I think I would assume so. A lot of the difference is, like, there's definitely a difference, but I'm sure they can get by at least.
In teams like that, do you think they usually speak in Swedish by default and then they just like insta-switch to English if they don't know how to say something?
Honestly, I'm not even sure if they really switch, because like in those languages, I feel like at least spot names and things like that, like the spot names are probably going to be very similar for everything.
I'm just good creators. How do you think a team like ESC actually matches up against M5 in terms of like M5's constant aggression?
I mean,
does it suit their style?
I don't think so. In general, at least, like when we played ESC at ICSC a couple of weeks ago, and when we played really aggressive on Inferno, they really didn't know how to adapt, and that was their normal team. So, not really sure how it works here, considering they even have a ringer. ESC with a quick push. Looks like they're running the same strat they did in the first gun round, where they fake upper and then take over ramp. This time Edik gets the first kill though. Now look at Pronax here. He's actually already down the vents, and he's gonna be flanking ramp here. But I think M5 actually knows, yeah. Zek is already looking down to lower, and so is Edik. So I think they know Pronax is down there. Yep. Pronax gets taken out. Okay, we'll be the first gunner for M5. I was talking to my brother for a little bit. He thinks M5's gonna. He says pro's opinion is that M5's gonna win. My brother's Nasu, in case someone's unaware of that.
And has he actually been watching the game?
No, he's he just stopped by. He came here to pick up some stuff. Stopped by, came to see what's playing.
So he's coming in with the prediction at 5-1 down.
I don't think he saw the score.
Ah, okay.
Before he said that. Okay, right now ESC has already hit upper, and they're just getting taken down. Carrigan misses like a bunch of shots on Zek, and he gets taken out by Dosia. And it's actually going to be interesting because we talked about before how hard T-sides of Nuke and Train are going to be at this tournament due to the CRT monitors. And that's why winning the pistol round and the first gun round, which is basically worth 2 rounds, is even more significant for ESC. Because now, even if they only win 2 rounds out of the last 10 after being up 5-0, they're still going to have a pretty good half, winning 7 rounds as a T. And ESC starting a little slower this round. Madi's walking outside along with Barbar. The rest of the team spamming on the roof. There's Carrigan taking over lobby now. He spots Zek in radio. They're trying to do a little aggressive push, but looks like the Russians are actually falling back now. Carrigan's been hit, a couple bullets down to 70 health. Everybody else pretty much at 100 still. And ESC just taking over areas, getting ready for their execution, it would seem like. And with 2 people still outside, you gotta figure ESC's gonna hit upper in a little bit here.
I think they have a pretty solid setup for what they're going to do right now, though, M5.
Yeah,
Except
now here
Fox
comes the push. Ramkid takes out the first kill. The first guy, rather. Zek with a quick flank. Well-timed flank, too.
And then outside, Modi takes out Eric behind the red box.
Madi with a nice shot on Dosia, but that's not enough. You know, significant thing about that round is Eric actually flashed outside like a second before ESC actually executed, and that's why the 2 outer guys were a little off in the timing, so because they couldn't go in blind. So that one flash by Eric actually probably changed the round around quite a bit. And ESC nading bomb box right now from the squeaky door while holding the flank. Zek aggressively pushes and dies. We'll see if ESC is actually going to take upper now, or if they're just going to take their time and reset. Barbar, kind of a weird move. He tries to go out of the hot window all by himself without any help from his teammates. Just dies for no reason. All tied up at 4-4. Eric pushes in the lobby. And this is a smart play by Eric. He got a kill and he fell back. He just took the win and just fell back before dying. And a couple pairs from both Ramke and actually that was Fox, not Eric. A couple kills from Fox and Ramke that round, and it's already 5-4. ESC looks to be still buying this round. See a Deagle there. This is going to be a weak buy. At least a couple Deagles and a Galil. See what they do. Starting off slow. Barbar on the red rock. Looking outside. Madi by the T-red. Trying to look for picks. ESC basically trying to work outside slowly this round. Carrigan with a kill there on Fox, who tried to push hut. And ESC is basically just chilling outside, just waiting for anybody from M5 to try to peek. M5's down in numbers, so basically they're probably going to try to do something here. And Madi with the nice pair of kills on Dosia and then Eric by the windows. And Madi's playing really well, again. And then Ramki and Izek get taken out in the lobby. And that'll be 6-4 ESC. Do you feel like M5 is possibly playing a little too aggressive in ramp, considering Zek has now died at least 2 to 3 times pushing ramp?